Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So I have loads of things to show and tell with you. um, yeah, it's kind of just a big fat mess. My aunt sent me some lovely mail. One of the things is the little fabric journal cover dollhouse that we have been switching back and forth. So I'll show you what she's done. I have all your tags over here. I have bound this stack. I sort of separated them into kind of naturey, and then these ones over here are a little bit more of the grunge thing, except this one back here is definitely naturey. It's also got a little grunge with the coffee dyed paper, but I want it with the grunge because I got this file folder in it, and it's going to sort of protect the edges of this, whereas if I stick it with this stack, because it's so much larger, and a lot of that's my fault because I didn't give you guys a specific size, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put it with the other stack so that it's protected around the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through this one. If you don't see your tag here, don't be worried. It's in the other stack, and I will be binding that one too. This is just as far as I've gotten at this point. So I have used the strips of fabric where you put 3 and then 2, 3, 2, or 2, 3, 2, 3, however you decide to do it. And I bound them on the inside because, like this one, I didn't want to put the strips of fabric on the outside. So it's a little bit different than you may have seen like Carol Laws or somebody do. Carol's the one that I saw do it, but I know like Tracy Fox has done it and stuff like that. So if you hear crumple, crumple, it's my cat. He's in my spatter box, and I had some bubble wrap in there because I was doing some jelly plate prints. Yeah. So of course he has found those. Anyhow, so these are the strips of fabric. So you can see I glued just 2 strips there to the inside. And then when I turn the page, these are the same 2 strips. I added 3 strips to this one, and then they're connected on the back. So it just keeps going like that. So there's lots on some of them, and then this one only has these 2 because this was the starting page, if it makes any sense. And I'll try to remember to link Carol's video where she does it, so you can see exactly how to do it. But you're just alternating between 3, or like for me, 2 strips of fabric, 3 strips, 2 strips, 3 strips, and then you know, once you get going, they'll all have 5 because you're hooking all of them together. So it just ends up being 5 on all of them, except for like the first one, and the very last one has 2. So that's just how it worked out. But anyway, all I've done is connect them thus far. I haven't done anything else, and I don't know if I'll do a whole lot other than that, because I obviously don't want to change your guys' tags at all. That's the awesome part of having the tags that you guys made, is that they're awesome already. So all I had to do was hook them together. So that was really fun for a difference, right? Just to have them all in there, and there's no rhyme or reason to the order. It, you know, wasn't anything specific. I just stacked them up kind of by what they were, like I said, sort of naturey or grungy, and then I just hooked them together. So I kind of tried to make the tallest ones at the back, that type of thing, but you saw that there were some shorter ones in the middle. That's just sort of how I did it. I don't know, there wasn't a reason, it's just how it turned out. So that is that one, all bound. Yay! So isn't that fun? I can set it up on a shelf, and then I will always have these. And I will do the same thing to this one. Like I said, this one just got a little bit of, you know, Tim Holtz, grungier, that kind of thing. So I kind of just separated them out that way. All right, so there is that. I'm going to set this on my table. And I have an avalanche, of course. Okay, and then, like I said, my aunt made me this birthday card. It's so cute with the little koala bear and fun stuff. And then let me get this one out first. This is the dollhouse one that we've been sending back and forth. And we just called it a dollhouse because we have the one art doll. I'm just going to flip that to the back. Art doll that I made for her. It's kind of like her little house. So that was you know, where we were going with that. She's added this file folder because it makes up part of the bedroom for the art doll. So you'll see here, and it's not hooked together at all yet. Like I did this little bit over here with the little beehive and the little garden area the last time I had it. And then this time she has added this little bed, which has snaps here, and you fold down this part of the bed, and then there's snaps under the like top cover of the bed that snap here, and then this snaps here. And this is just sort of like a little box, you know, that comes down. And then, so it's got like the headboard. I hope you guys can see. It's really hard to. Headboard. There's a footboard out of wire that she's twisted and made up. And then she stitched all this fabric together in strips so that it's kind of like the bedspread, you know? So yeah, it obviously would be a little tricky to make that stand up. But this is more just... you know, a fun thing for us to make together. So that's why we're doing it. But you could definitely do something like this and have it in numerous different ways of how you want to set up the bed or whatever. And then all this is pretty much the same. I know she added, there's this little dog. So she's got her little pet. And so that just goes in there. And then we have this. She also added, so here's our art doll that I made, and then this is her house. So she's got the chair. We had that last time with the little throw pillow. And then there's also this little bag to hold some things. And I'm not really sure what my aunt has planned for this little piece here, but it's just in there for now. I'm sure it's going to be some type of pocket or something, but anyway, that just goes in there, and her little chair and her little art room here with her little paintbrushes and all the goodies. So that goes there. I don't know what I think I'll probably do maybe the kitchen this time is what I'm thinking. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, and I'll show it to you again once I figure out more what I'm doing with it. I'm not sure when I'll get to that, but eventually I will. Right? Someday I'll get there. And then my aunt also sent this little prototype. Oh, she sent me some like other bed pictures or room kind of ideas. So yeah, cute. I like her bed though. I like what she did, so I think it should just stay the way it is. I think it goes this way. And then it's tied around here with a nice piece of fabric. Oops, it's gotten caught up here, the little extra thread. And then she has like a card that flips down, and there's art, you know, on sort of, this is like a postcard, and this is another piece of art. And so that flips up like that, and it's stitched. So sort of like, or actually this one I think is, yeah, it's stitched. Kind of like what I'm doing where you're adding paper to fabric sort of idea, but she's done this all in strips of fabric in different ways. So this is just for ideas. This is her journal, but this is just to give, you know, ideas of what you can do with these fabric journal covers. And I do have these in my shop. There are some available in different styles because this is all leftover strips of fabric that she had. So this one's a little different than what you might find in my shop, but there are definitely Tim Holtz fabrics and other things still available. So it's all stitched here, and there's another piece of art here. And like I said, that was a postcard, so she added another little artistic stamp there and one of my little bees. And then I think I'm going to flip this back so that you can see, because otherwise I can't get it all in camera. So then this has kind of like a belly band that goes around the whole thing. See, it comes onto this part here, and it's sort of like a belly band all the way around, so it can hold stuff. And she's got all kinds of threads, loads of threads, all stitched down by this large button that's been sewn on there. And it's a mini galleria, so this is cool with all the threads and just bits of fabric attached here and there, and a little butterfly. So it's kind of like a little art tour, you know what I mean? Like different types of art. This is beautiful. So this goes in here. And then I turn this page. And this is all stitched down, but there's all kinds of pockets with all the strips. So you can see all the strips of fabric. This is one that's in the frog journal that I'm doing right now. And then here, this is stitched on, or sorry, this one's looks like Fabri-tacked or something on that piece of paper is onto a piece of fabric, and then it's tucked in the pocket. But you can see there's just all kinds of pockets. And this is, Gabby is my aunt's granddaughter. So she must have drawn that pretty little flower, and then Susie added a bee. And then here's another piece of art, like on a postcard. Very fun. And another one. So this is a great idea, like if you're doing correspondence with family or friends back and forth. What a fun way to, you know, be able to keep your postcards and things, or letters, or whatever you decide. But just a fun little, lots of pockets. See all the pockets with just strips of fabric is what she's done with this. And this could be added definitely to one of the, what did I do wrong here? Were there two in this one? Must have been. Like the journal covers by themselves, you could easily do something like this just by adding a bit with just strips of fabric that you might already have. And then there's another pocket up here. It feels like there's a few pockets. There's one big pocket back here that she doesn't have anything in, but you could easily put a letter in there. So just by not stitching the top of this layer of fabrics, she gets more pockets. So she's just added all kinds of like bookmark, and this is adorable. Like a watercolor paper. That's awesome. So that just goes right down in here. And then maybe we'll put the birdie in this one, since it has the tab to stick up there. And then this belly band, like I said, goes all the way around. So I can actually take this fun little clip off. And then there's more artwork that she's just layered on. I think this is construction paper. So a lot of you that say, you know, oh, I don't have anything, or I don't have all those fancy papers or whatever. This is just construction paper, which is very easy to come by. And then these are just copied images, like out of a book or magazine, or I'm not really sure, but anyway. And those just tucked down in there. And then obviously those are journaling cards, so you could write whatever you like on the back. And that flips this way. Okay, so this is like an extra, this one's attached, this one is loose. And there's a Kachina. She lives in the Southwest, so she has access to a lot of, you know, these types of arts. This is awesome piece. They both are. Very cool. So that's just another pocket. And you can see these are just random strips of fabric that she has put here. So it's like a double belly band going this way. And then here's another piece of art. This one there's a pocket right here, I think. This is the first time I've gone all the way through this, so. But isn't that, those grasses are all colorful, really cool image. Beautiful. And then that just pops back in there. So this also helps stabilize your fabric if you're using, you know, all fabric. And so you can see this one's opened at the bottom. You could stitch it if you wanted it stitched, but I think it works great like that. But it helps kind of stabilize your pages to put large journaling cards in these, because it holds them. Okay, that one's all connected. And this one's all connected. And then we have a paper clip here because she's done images like stapled. This is just like a price tag, or a clothing tag, those type of things just attached. And then more construction paper, art images, little bee. And so you can see these are strips of fabric right here. And she's just stitched the postcard to the fabric. Added a cluster of thread. And this has more same type of design. And this one, is this one all the way connected? Yeah, that one's all connected down. But there's little pockets. So this piece of fabric here has been stitched on the two sides, I think, and then it's stitched in the centrally here. And then there's another cool piece of art postcard. These are great postcards, Susie. They're really great. And then this one, super cute. The kitty cats and the birds. So I hope I'm showing everything. Okay, so then that turns like this. And then we have these two pieces of art. This is where the paper clip was holding all of this together. So basically, there's like no rules, you know, just put your paper in with your fabric however suits your style or what you like. And then there's one of those little bullnose clips there, bulldog clips, whatever they're called, kitty cat. Just a little flap of fabric. And then a postcard, more journaling space there. This is like out of a magazine, an image she liked out of a magazine. And then she just has this one pinned on this flap, so it comes up, but you could take it completely off, because then there's, oh no, these are stitched. I thought these were pockets here too, but this large one is a pocket here. And that's there. You could slip that card down in there, I'm sure. That closes, and oopsie, does it go this way? Nope, it goes this way. And then when you flip this flap back over, there's more, so there's that belly band that's going all the way around. She does have it stitched on the side, so it's not, you know, bagging or flopping around. But there's another piece of art. And then this is some construction paper attached with fabric. And then there's more art in here. Very cool images there. Zoom all the way. And then there's a large pocket at the back, which is kind of what I was talking about doing with the journal that I'm, oh, that's that other little card that's in there. With the frog journal, having pocket at the back so that you can, you know, put a larger item at the back. All right. So that is that one. Oh, I think this goes in the pocket, or in that little piece of fabric, and this goes in this piece of fabric, I think. All right, and then that goes around the outside. So just another idea. This is just to give you ideas of things that you could do with, if you get one of the fabric journal covers. You can gussy it up however you like. Makes it kind of hard to close. All right, I think I got it now. And this is a piece of batting she had wrapped around it. So we will set that off to the side. And then I got some more happy mail. So thank you, thank you. I'm going to open the envelopes and stuff over here off camera just because I didn't get a chance to cover up the, what do you call them? Addresses. Oh my goodness, Amy. Wow, words, right? So how y'all doing? I forgot to even ask you guys that. I hope you had a lovely weekend. We had a nice one. Just did yard work all weekend, so I'm kind of sore and tired from that, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm sorry, I didn't even look who this was from. This is from Lora, so thank you so much, Lora. Oh my goodness. Look at those gals. I love how you did the pockets here and the, like the pin brooch or something. A party without cake is just a meeting. That is too cute, and added the cupcakes. I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, she's so nice. She was saying that my collaging has been an inspiration. Well, I really do appreciate that. I do love to collage for sure. I love all this. Such an awesome job. Thank you so much, Laura. That is great. Yeah, that envelope got a little bit beat up. Both my 2 envelopes did. So I'm glad to see that the tags are all intact. That makes me very happy. So this one is from Ronda. And she has a YouTube channel. And I will try to remember to link that. If I forget anybody's, just let me know. Because I'm just a dingling. I just get, you know, I do my videos sometimes in batches of multiples. And then get them all ready at night. And sometimes I just forget certain things. I think that's my cat. That's funny. This is cute, Rhonda. Thank you. Very cute. Thank you so much. This is very... oh, is that... I don't think that's supposed to come apart. I'll fix that part. But that is very fun. Thank you. Thank you. Love it. You guys are so creative. Great. Great tags and little flippy things and all that. So thank you so much, Rhonda. That's awesome. I love that with my cat on there. It's really cute. That'll be a fun interactive one for the tag book. I may have to start a new tag book because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit everything in the 2 that I have going. Sorry, I'm trying to get the packaging done over here so I don't show any addresses or anything. And my scissors don't want to cut this. This is from Lynda M. And I'm saying M because I have quite a few Lyndas. Lynda M. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this is really cool. It's so dimensional. Look, you guys. Isn't that cool? All this. That's really cool. Oh, so kind. Oh, she included some of the little bags that you get silverware in. Very cool. Thank you. That's awesome. Look at that. Those ones are different. I haven't seen those. These ones are in a craft tone. All the ones that I've found are white. So this is fun to get different ones. Save room for pie. Nice. Those are really cute. Very nice. Thank you so much, Lynda. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You guys just have such cool things that you've come up with. I'm telling you. They're awesome. And this must open because that's one of my little houses that I cut on the Glowforge. And she did it like they're all having a party. And look at the kiddos sitting on the cake. What a great idea. That is fabulous, Lynda. Thank you so much. I don't want to leave all that. She left her email on there, so I don't want to leave it for everybody. Thank you so much, Lynda, and thank you for the bags. That is great. Okay, and then let's see, we have from Rochelle. So I'm just cutting the top. I don't want to cut anything on the inside of our envelope here. And she put a shiny mailer on the inside. Oh my goodness. There's a card. Okay. Sorry, I keep feeling like something weighted in there, and I don't know. I think it might just be the sticker on the outside, but I didn't want to toss something away. That would be bad. This is so pretty. This handmade paper here and a pink envelope. That's a fun thing I don't run across all that often. I mean, you see them with greeting cards, but that is beautiful. Like handmade paper with the flowers in there. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so I'm going to open this. She said some of the things I will recognize. Because they were thank yous or whatnot when I don't want to cut anything. When you get an order from me, I usually send just some little bits and bobs along, just to say thank you and give you a few more crafting items to play with. There's that. Okay. Just see what this is. So this is super cute, the little stamped fabric. If you guys haven't stamped fabric, you should give it a try. If you're new to journaling, that's a super fun way to get some sort of decorated fabrics that you might not have, you know, because when I started, I didn't have anything. So, I mean, I had my scrapbook paper because I've done paper crafting forever, but this is super cool from a piano. What do they call these? I don't remember what they're called, but it's the piano music on the old rolls, you know. That is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. That is super kind of you to share, because I know it's hard for me to find things like that. So I don't know, maybe it's not. The player pianos. That's what I was trying to think of. The player piano music. So cool. Thank you so much. That was very kind. I've never found any to use. And it's so funny because I grew up in a really old, like, Victorian town. And I grew up in Nevada, and so there's casinos in the town where I grew up. And there was always a player piano going in one of them. And so it just really, it's so funny to see those. At the time, you know, when you're a kid and you're growing up and you're around it all the time, you don't hardly even pay any attention to stuff like that. But now I wish I had stuff like that. And I think of a lot of the things that my dad had. He had an old collection of postcards from the town I grew up in, like really old postcards. I wish I still had those. Oh, very cool. I definitely recognize some things here. This is from my Ada digital download. All this, the background here, and the shoes. And the key is also one of my things I cut on the Glowforge, or did. I don't know if, I think I have one set of keys left in my shop. I don't cut them very often anymore. You know, they're just kind of, this stuff goes in cycles, so this is very cool. I love these little tags with all kinds of goodies on them. And this is what she must have been talking about, the seed envelope. I did send out a couple of those, so that's really cool to see. And this house is super cool. That must be a die cut. That's really neat. So cool. This is a neat idea to put that behind her, like some doily or something behind her. She's got her magic wand there. And it's 50. Wow. Isn't that unreal? So those are all die cuts that I saw on my, or they're a little bit different now. She's got the old set of laser cut numbers. I did a new set this year because some of the original ones were a little bit thin in spots, and I didn't like the way they were cutting or how they were holding up. And so this just is a journaling card in there with the little sleepy kitty cat. Paper lover. I like that. Oh my gosh, you guys just, it's so awesome to see what you guys come up with. And I do love seeing how people use my digitals. It's just kind of always fascinating to me. So thank you. That's very cool. I love it. I love both sides. Awesome. And I love this paper. So cool. Oh my gosh, you guys just blow me away. All right, so that is going to be my show and tell for today. And I'll have a new video out tomorrow. Oh, I also want to show you these because my sister made these. She made me this cute little pansy. These were Mother's Day gifts. I just wanted to show you guys. And then this all slow stitched. I don't slow stitch, so I'm always just wowed by slow stitching. And this circle is just really cool. Just a fun little bit to add to a page or wherever. And then this one with the threads. So that is cool. And my daughter and my son, I have a feeling it was more my daughter, but for Mother's Day, got me this cool frame, and then she did the image in there. And that's us. And I tell her that all the time. Love you to the moon and back. All right, so that is my video for today, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Love you guys. Talk later. Bye.